DevilNeverCry.
What is up, everybody? It is me, DevilNeverCry, and we are back with another Elden Ring video, this time covering the secret of Raya Lucaria's water wheel. Now, it's no secret and no surprise that this place is full to the brim with hidden passages and secrets, but this one in particular can only be found, or I guess heard of, when talking to Patches, everyone's favourite returning character from the Souls games, which loves to lie through his teeth. However, in this instance, he wasn't lying. To get to this place in particular, you want to head out of the schoolhouse classroom site of grace. Follow the footsteps in this video and you'll get to it with no trouble. Patches goes on to state that there is an Iron Maiden forgotten, found at the bottom of this water wheel with its powers of teleportation fully intact. We get a bit of an exposition dump from Patches, who goes on to state that all Iron Maidens in the lands between used to have the power of teleportation locked in their body. However, thanks to the powers that be, that power was taken away, except for the one that remained in Raya Lucaria. So the aim of this encounter here, as you see me just kind of stand around, is to have us be taken in, embraced by its hentai tentacles, and also die whilst in its loving embrace. Now, I don't know how From expected us to figure this out, but yeah, you have to die during this grab attack for this to work. Now, if done successfully, you will die, you'll get a load screen, and you'll head to somewhere rather peculiar, which no doubt, if you've never been to this area before, you might find it a little alarming. But at this point, I'd already been to the Volcano Manor. Now, don't make the same mistake I make here in thinking that, oh, I've already been to Volcano Manor, so this was a waste of time, because it's not. Eventually, I figure out that this will actually lead you to a place that you can't get to in Volcano Manor without going through Raya Lucaria first. And once you follow the path all the way, will get you to a site of grace. And just next to the site of grace is a boss fight, which I won't spoil for your sake, and I'll let you figure out what exactly it is. But again, following the footsteps of this video will get you to the site of grace and where you need to be. Of course, this is very reminiscent of Dark Souls 2 and its infamous keep, which caused a bit of controversy in the Souls community way back when, in that geographically it made no sense whatsoever in how you went up a lift in a poisonous windmill, I guess you could say, windmill area, and somehow you enter a volcano and a castle in said volcano. Very interesting. But one of the cool things I do like about Elden Ring and how they've handled its magma in that it doesn't just murder you immediately. Sure, it's a massive hindrance, but at least it doesn't murder you, shall we say, provided you don't stick around for too long. But don't worry about all these bats here. They're kind of just popcorn enemies that you don't need to deal with. You can kind of just run through them. Eventually I get sick and tired of it, and I do just walk my way through. And we're about to come up with one of the things that I kind of don't like about Elden Ring, and that's its platforming. This area in particular is quite easy, quite simple, or at least it was for me, but there are some points in this game which require some fairly precise platforming. And these segments are entirely let down by the inaccurate platforming controls, and how the floaty movement and jump don't really lend itself well to a fun experience when you fall to your doom for the 1000th time. But I digress. We'll press on down here, just keep dropping, don't worry about all the other enemies. Eventually you'll get to where you need to be. As we come to a little vista, an outcrop here, overlooking some crumpled ruins, which in that, I guess you could say, southeast corner, there is your entrance to the boss fight following those pillars. But before you go anywhere near there, defeat this enemy and head on up the stairs to your site of grace, which if you don't hit and you die to the boss, yeah, that's going to be a very interesting run back, shall we say. But that's going to do it for this video. It has been me, DevilNeverCry. I'd like to thank all of you for watching, and as always, I'll see you all next video.